The Rhode Island Senate is set to reconvene this afternoon to elect a new president following the death of Dominick Ruggerio. Majority Leader Val Lawson is seeking the top leadership spot, but she's facing pushback for selecting longtime Senator Frank Chacon as her number 2. Boston Globe columnist Dan McGowan joins us now with a closer look at the Providence senator. So Senators Lawson and Chacon are both strongly supported by organized labor, but their political views differ in other ways. So Lawson's considered more of a liberal, Chacon considered one of the most conservative senators. How did they end up forming this alliance?
Well, don't underestimate the power of labor, right? So having that connection and having the AFL-CIO behind them, that certainly helps. The other thing, really, this all comes down to being able to count. And by that I mean, of course, being able to count votes in the chamber. And Senator Chacon has, while he is conservative, does have a pocket 4, 5, 6 people who really support him and have really supported him for a long time. Val Lawson was overwhelmingly elected the majority leader just a couple of months ago. And so rather than kind of fight it out and potentially run against each other for president, they kind of came together as the first kind of political marriage, the first group to really coalesce around each other, made it easier for both of them.
Oh, okay, so progressive groups aren't happy though with Senator Chacon because he's known as a strong gun rights supporter, and he opposed an abortion rights bill and gay marriage in the past. Is there a chance they'll stop his ascent to majority leader?
You know, I think there's always a chance for that. It is definitely the #1 kind of thing everybody's talking about behind the scenes right now. Senator Chacon, again, he is way more conservative than I think your standard Democrat in that chamber in Rhode Island. However, one of the things that is being kind of floated is this idea of a very progressive idea of taxing the wealthy, raising income taxes on high-income earners. Senator Chacon actually supports that. He sponsored a bill to do that just a couple of years ago. Now, that has a long way to go. Governor McKee opposes it. Speaker Shekarchi opposes it. But in the Senate chamber, that is one way to kind of extend a little bit of a handshake to the progressives.
So what will that mean, though, for the proposed ban on assault-style weapons? Does that mean it won't move forward?
You know, that is what everybody is kind of, if you're a critic of Senator Chacon, that's what you say. Oh, you must have cut a deal. It must be over. From every bit of reporting that I've done, talking to lots of members of the Senate, lots of people around him, no. That assault weapons ban this is the best chance it's ever had to move forward. And I think Senator Chacon is willing to kind of sacrifice that so he can have a leadership spot.
All right. Thanks so much, Dan McGowan, for being here. As always, we'll see you back next week.
Good to see you.